ahead.
Hello, my name is Daniela, and my team is Frida, Jose Luis, and Sebastian. And today we're to talk about the internet and hacking. Okay, let's continue.
So first of all, we have what is a hacker? And a hacker is a person who uses computer programming or technical skills to overcome a challenge or a problem. And we have the the types of hackers. We have the ethical hackers or a white hat hackers. These hackers is an ethical computer security experts or programmers who works with organizations or ethical hacking groups to find cybersecurity vulnerabilities in order to fix them and not take advantage of them. And we have three actors or a black hat hackers. And these hackers is unauthorized hackers intentionally gain unauthorized access to networks and systems with malicious intent. This includes stealing data, spreading malware, or providing with ransomware and vandalizing or otherwise damaging system, often to gain notoriety. And the last one we have the hacktivists. These hackers is an organization of hackers that use the cyber attacks to affect politically motivate change. And the purpose of this is bring to public attention to something the hacktivists believes might be a violation of ethics or human rights.
I'm Jose Luis, and today I want to talk to you about how can you protect yourself from being hacked. First of all, the first protection that you can have is an antivirus. If you have Windows 10 or Windows 11, you already have Windows Defender. It's a good antivirus. Not it's the best antivirus, but it's not really good. It's like any other free antivirus, but the best that you can have is a paid version of any antivirus. And also another recommendation is that you never log in your personal or financial data in a public Wi-Fi, because any public Wi-Fi is a perfect exploit to be hacked. Next, please. And the passwords. The passwords are really important. I will show you how to make a strong password. First, the better is that you use a sentence with a sense. Then I have here an example, and it's never stop learning. It's a sentence with a sense, and I have upon oh shit letters, minusculas and mayúsculas, low dash, question mark, space, and a number. Next, please. And I have a table here. Here we can see how many time it takes to a hacker to hack your password, depending on how many characters and what kind of character do you have. For example, if you have 12 numbers, only numbers, it takes only 25 seconds. If you have 15 numbers, sorry, it takes 6 hours. But in fact, if you add letters, for example, if you use upper and lowercase letters, with only 12 characters, it takes 300 years. And if you use numbers, upper and lowercase characters, and symbols, it takes 4,000 years. And the two-step authentication is an app. Well, there is few apps. Not it's only one, but if you have an Android cell phone, you can use this app. You can find it in the Google Play. The name is Google Authenticator. Before, man, what are you doing with your life? Dani,
Hello, my name is.
dale, atrás, hermano. ¿Qué estás haciendo con tu vida? Para adelante. Ahí mero. Ahí mero. Ahí está bien. Ahora sí. Okay, how it works is. Ya se me olvidó, perro. Ya me acordé. Ahora sí. How it works is you have a number, and when you want to log in, they ask you the number. So if you don't have the number, you can go in, and if you have the number, you can. So this number changes about 15 seconds time to time. So even if someone see the number in your cell phone and he tried to log in with that, he can't because the number is changed. Now, next, please. And I want to talk about the hacking of Latin America because I really think that in our countries we don't have we don't have laws to regulate the technology, but in fact we have a law. Can you next please to see the article? It's the article 211 this one, and it says anyone who with authorization modifies, destroys, or causes loss of information on computer systems or equipment protected by any security mechanism shall be sentenced to a 6 months to 2 years imprisonment and a fine of 100 to 300 days. And like we can see, this is only one of a lot of laws that regule this technology and these types of crimes. So in our countries, in fact, we have laws, and I know about a lot of cases of hackers who think that we don't have laws and they hack something, they hack a business, a computer, and then they are surprised when the police suddenly comes to their house and go to the car. So you know, and that's all for my part. Now my partner Sebas will continue.
Well, I'm talk about of a famous hacker is Kevin Mitnick. For many, Kevin Mitnick and America is the most famous and important hacker in the history. It is also known as Condor, and it began in the 18th. He began to be interested in a computer science at very young age. During his career, he has managed to break the security of different important companies, such as Pacific Bell and even NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense Command. Also, he has been tried and imprisoned several times. He has always designed using the access data that he was capable of an example of a great hat hacker. Also, he will never actually exploit the information he stole or harm the system he exploited. He broke the law to carry all those practices. So even though today he's a white hat hacker working for companies, at some point he crossed the line.
Okay, the next one is the story about the hacking or about the hack. Okay. First, I will to talk about the 16th or the decade of the 16th. The name of this decade on in the hacking is hacking to learn. The history tells us that the first hacks occurred in the 1960s, were carried out by computer science students at MIT. And in this decade, computer equipment occupied an entire room, and because it's the computers was a very big in this decade, and had to be air conditioned to allow it to function properly. And one of the programming shortcuts or hacks as the called them, was created by Dennis Ritchie. This is the Dennis Ritchie. Okay, this is the Dennis Ritchie. And Ken Thompson, and had a historical relevance that even today is difficult for us to grasp. They are known by their trade name Unix. This is the unit of these persons, of these people. Okay, the next is the 17th. The first network structure were created that allowed by hacker proto community and to emerge. Essentially, made of networks enthusiasts and casual hackers. And okay, one of the earliest operation hack in history is considered to have been discovered by Vietnam veteran named John Draper. This is the John Draper, who figured out how to make free calls by taking advantage of a bug in the phone lines. Okay, the next one is the 18, the rise of IBM. Okay, in the 1918, long before the rise of Microsoft and Apple, IBM was the computer company of choice. IBM was on all house of all companies of all everywhere. Okay, and IBM was in charge of putting terminal in each of the important companies in the United States, in Europe, and in Japan. And networks allow the emergence of hackers as we know them today. Okay, that is as a group of people dedicated to illegally accessing other people's computers or accounts, equipment, and stealing their data or dismantling their. Okay, and the next one, this is the IBM. This is the most important to program in 1918. Okay, well, the next one is the 2000s, or actually the 2000 and today. Bots and artificial intelligence. Beginning the 2000s, the number of the hackers continue to multiply as computer continue to spread into all areas of our lives. Okay, we went from having a computer in each house to having countless laptops, tablets, smartphones, and a lot of gadgets. For example, the cameras in houses and companies. This is for example. And hacks expose intimate photos of celebrities or of us, for example, in the packs or other social medias. Okay, the accounts of investment platforms or hijacks the files of the world without reason. Okay, and yeah, this is all for us. Someone the opinion of someone of the team. Jose Luis and Frida, Sebastian. Finally, say to goodbye. For example, no? Okay.
This is all for us, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much for attention. Okay, Sebastian.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Goodbye.